Hey, I'm out in the garden before the storm hits this evening, and I realized I haven't done an update this week. So let me take you around and show you what all I've got growing. In our makeshift freezer planter, we've got all kinds of flowers that me and my youngest planted. Even the ones that he haphazardly threw in there and ripped up by the roots are doing fairly well. These are most definitely growing, and these are quite a bit bigger also. We've got zinnias and sunflowers and marigolds and all kinds of different things in here. I think the only one that, well, this one's looking a little bit sad back here. That was one cup that I put in there that I think has been abused. I can't wait to see this be so full of flowers that it's all the way up here and just covered in blooms. I've got some green beans over here in this one. Not a whole lot. This one's looking pretty healthy. Where's that? I got a few coming up like this. One right here. And a few. I'm probably gonna replant these. I just hacked my catnip back to make it bush out a little bit more. I need to go through and weed this garden. It looks like that lettuce is gone. And this spinach is doing fairly well, I guess. It's not doing great. There's another one there. Again, I need to weed. This lettuce is doing great. I need to pick from that. I think I need to plant a whole bunch of these because I'm never going to be able to get a whole salad out of one of these. I don't know why I didn't plant more of them. There's corn popping up all through here. This is sweet corn. Oh, the kitten's coming to say hello. We have sweet corn all through here. And down here, this is blue popping corn. It's a little bitty ear like that. And you're supposed to be able to make blue popcorn out of it. And my boys would absolutely adore that. I've got a cantaloupe plant starting to come up here. Oops, seed stuck on that one. Hello, Piglet. There's another cantaloupe. I tried covering this in black plastic this year because this cheap cloth here, it doesn't last very long and you have to make sure it stays covered, mulched over, otherwise everything just grows right through it and it's a pain. No watermelon as of yet. This grass needs mowed horribly, but got 2 pumpkins coming up under my arch trellises. I'm hoping those are gonna fill the trellises. That might be a melon of some sort. I don't think it's a pumpkin though, but they look very intentional. Piglet really wants to be a part of this. Don't you, Piglet? And these are all either marigolds or zinnias. I put both of them through there. And they're all the way down through here. There's some more pumpkins coming up. None of the seeds that I planted on this side, none of the pumpkin seeds came up, but the zinnias and marigolds are coming in thick. But here I have pumpkins. I've got 4 of them. I think I'm going to put some sunflowers on either side and then have this beautiful arch trellis covered in greenery. I've got zucchini coming up, but this one looks very sad already. Hello, Piglet. Yeah, I know. That one looks sad. Oh no. They're all looking quite sad, I think. I don't know if those are going to make it or not. Only the strong survive here. These are the tomatoes that I got in the other day, and I still have some more to plant, but they're doing all right. I've got this whole row of tomatoes. And then that will have tomatoes on it also. And I have to weed this too. Everything's going crazy. And I need to get the grass cut. The grass is looking awful. Through here I've got potatoes planted. And then I just threw a couple of cucumber seeds, well, I guess 5 in here, just because I don't use a whole bunch of cucumbers, so, and I know that they produce quite a lot, so I didn't overdo it with that. The drying bean section was coming in quite nicely. Again, I've got pinto beans, I believe, on this side. No, one of the sides. One of them is pinto bean, and the other one is dark red kidney. Those are 2 of the dry beans that I use all the time, and they store super easy. My peach tree is doing fairly well. She's got some yellow leaves on it. I think it needs to be fertilized, but for the most part, she's doing pretty good. My Gala apple is doing fantastic. This one's bushing out quite nicely. All the leaves look really good. I'm very happy with that one. Now my Granny Smith looks incredibly sad. It's still green down at the bottom. It's still got these places where buds could come out. And I remember thinking about my Gala that it was never going to grow, but then leaves emerged from those buds. So I'm hoping that this one lives. I got this tree from the same place that I got my last peach tree that died. And I noticed this time when I took it out of the pot that it was not well rooted at all. All the dirt fell away. So that one is going to be a struggle to get going. The other 2 actually came from Walmart. And as much as I thought getting one from the place I got the other apple and the peach tree would be better trees, this is doing way better than that. And this is actually what I'm most excited about. This is not even in my garden. I don't know how these asparagus got here, but they've been here for about 3 years, since the first year that I started my garden. And I don't know if maybe one of my kids got a hold of one of my plants and put it in here, but I'm very thankful because my other ones died. I didn't think they were coming up this year. I waited and waited for them. They got hacked back a few times last year. And so I'm trying to leave them alone and let them populate. I don't know how well this is going to go. I'm really hoping to have a very large area of asparagus because I love asparagus. Also, how beautiful are these peonies? I would love to have these all over the yard, but the roots are kind of expensive. I want to say they're like $7 for one root, and I mean, they're gorgeous. But does anyone know how to propagate these? Do you split them? Is there roots involved that, you know, I can multiply the amount of beautiful flowers like this that I have? Because these are gorgeous. I haven't looked it up yet. Up front in my planter boxes, things are really starting to take off. My sage has completely taken over. This one is going to seed, and I've just kind of let it because I don't use sage very often, and I hacked this one back yesterday. It's really taken over. I didn't expect it to last the winter. My thyme is doing wonderful. She's getting very full. My rosemary could be a little bit better, but she might be all right. I don't remember what I planted here. I know I put some ranunculus. Is this what ranunculus looks like when it pops up? And then look at this little bitty elephant ear. It's like a baby ear. It's not even an elephant ear yet. And I've got my parsley back there, which is taken off. I like curly leaf parsley a lot. And then yesterday, I don't know what this is. Is this the ranunculus? Is this a weed? I have no idea. We're gonna let it grow and see, and we'll rip it out if we have to. Yesterday, I had to hack some pothos back because it was vining all the way down and it kept getting into my scraps bowl on the counter. And so I hacked this one back. I'm hoping this is going to cascade all the way down the front of this planter. I don't know if it's going to deal with the sun very well because it has not been acclimated. But Then I got the idea that I would take some of my Brazilian, what is this? Philodendron Brazil. And I put some of that one in there as well. Over here in this other planter, I've got my oregano going. Whatever this flag looking thing is, I've got a few of those coming up. I don't see any of my elephant ears coming up on this side yet. I've got some eucalyptus, just little baby eucalyptus. She's so pretty. We can't wait for that to get nice and big and full. I've got my chamomile here. I love chamomile tea. If you know anything about me, you know that I love herbal teas. I usually do chamomile with some lavender and mint. Oh, it's wonderful with some honey. And my lavender's doing all right. That piece looks a little sad. I might need to cut that and give it some light to the rest. And then I've got the rest of my pothos and philodendron in here. Hopefully going to cascade down the front and be absolutely beautiful this summer. But we'll see if the sun kills it or not. It's supposed to be pretty shady today because it's supposed to storm. It was pretty shady yesterday, so these are going to be beautiful when they fill out. I still have to plant the rest of my tomatoes and all of my peppers and my basil. The basil and the peppers, I'm waiting until the temperature doesn't drop below 50 even at night, because they do way better in that. They don't like to get cold at all. Those are still in my living room under a plant light. But that's it for my tour today. And I'm really excited to see this garden grow this summer.